Hi and welcome back. In this section we will take a look at Vue Router and sessions. So there are a couple of things we will learn in this section. First, we will learn how to create pages in combination with Vue Router. Next, we will learn how to use router parameters which we can use in our pages. After this, we will learn how to use navigation guards, followed by learning how to use nested routes. Last but not least, we will also learn how to use route metadata. So we start by learning how to develop pages for Vue Router. What will we cover in this video exactly? First, we will learn how to configure Vue Router. After this, we will learn how to develop pages using Vue Router. Next, we will learn about the router link and router view components. Last but not least, we also learn how to use lazy loading for our routes. So, I've created another Bootstrap application. I've installed and configured Vue Router, and now we can link between pages. When we click on a link on the footer, we can navigate to a different page. So we can navigate from the home page to the contact page, and from the contact page back to the home page. Alright, let's open the editor of choice and see how it's done. Now open the main.js file, and you will see that we import Vue Router at the top of our file. And next we tell Vue to use Vue Router. After this, we will create a new router instance and add the routes that we want to use in this application. And the routes are imported from the routes directory and from the index.js file. And after this, we bind our instance of Vue Router to the Vue instance right here. Alright, so we can export an array that contains our route definition. The application consists of 2 routes and 2 redirects. The first route is the home page, which will go to the /home URL. We can specify a name here. Next, we bind the component to the page located at source, pages, and the home.vue file. Here. Notice that we are using a different notation than before, and this allows us to make use of lazy loading our pages. When you got a large application, the bundled JavaScript can become quite large. By splitting the application into smaller pieces, the initial page loads will be a lot faster. When you are developing a large application with multiple pages, it's possible that the user doesn't visit each page. So only the pages that the user visits are being loaded. And if you don't want to use lazy loading, you could simply import the page at the top and reference it right here. So just do. But yeah, I want to use lazy loading, so I'm gonna stick with this. Alright, so the same is true for the contact page. We have the /contact URL, which we will call contact, and we are loading the contact page. And below here we've got 2 redirects. So when we don't specify URL, we will be redirected to the home page. And when we specify a URL that doesn't exist, we will also be redirected to the home page as well. Alright, let's open the add.vue file. And you will find a new component is being used, the router view component. And our page will be loaded in this component. This way we can add shared content around the page that's being displayed for each page, as you can see when we open the browser. So we've got this Jumbotron right here. It's being shown here, and the card will be shown inside a container, inside a row, and inside a column, which is the whole page. Let's open the source directory. Let's go to pages directory and open the home.vue file. As you can see, the same structure is used as for the components and transitions. So everything is a Vue component. So yeah, we show a card with a header, a body, a footer. So in the body we show the contents of the hello message property, and in the footer we show a new element called router link. When you want to navigate through your application, you can create hyperlinks using router link. And this element takes a to property, which can be an object or a string. So you can simply type, let's remove this, and just do contact, like so. And we are still redirected to the contact page. But because I like to use named route. But you can also reference the route by its name. When the URL changes in the future from a specific route, you would have to search through the application and replace all the URLs. By specifying a named route, you don't have to worry about it. Just update the URL in the routes array and all the router link instances are updated automatically. So this time we specify an object with the name property set to contact. Now let's go to the contact page. And you will see that this page looks a lot like the home page, but the only difference is the text being displayed in the card body and the router link. This time I've created a router link which will redirect us to the home page. And that's basically it. So now that we have learned how to develop pages for Vue Router,